Anna Victoria Alcott, a rising Hollywood star, woke up one morning feeling strangely uneasy. It was 3:33 a.m. Her heart raced for reasons she couldn't explain. Something was wrong. She clutched her stomach, feeling an unknown presence inside her. At first, she thought it was just stress. After all, she was at the peak of her career. But the dreams were getting more vivid. Every night she woke up sweating, gasping for air. Anna noticed small, red claw marks on her stomach. They weren't there before. "What's happening to me?" she whispered to the dark room. Her husband, Dex, tried to comfort her, but there was something off about him. He smiled too calmly, his eyes too cold when he looked at her. Anna felt trapped, like something was controlling her every move. The nightmares intensified. The pale woman always appeared in the darkness, watching her. Her reflection in the mirror showed a face filled with fear, but Dex never noticed. One evening, after a troubling dream, Anna found a mysterious note on her pillow. The words were written in shaky handwriting. "They won't let you keep it." Who was they? What did the note mean? Anna searched for answers, but each search led to more confusion. Her anxiety grew as the baby inside her seemed to move unnaturally, as if it didn't belong. Every time she looked at Dex, she wondered if he was hiding something from her. The pale woman appeared again, closer this time, in the reflection of a car window. Anna knew something terrible was about to happen. But what? Anna, desperate for answers, visited her fertility doctor, Dr. Hill. He was reassuring, yet there was something unsettling about his calm demeanor. His fingers lingered on her stomach too long. She could feel a chill down her spine. The cold, distant look in his eyes made her feel as if she was being watched. "Everything is going as planned," Dr. Hill said, but his words felt hollow. Anna searched Dr. Hill's name online, only to find a chilling warning from a woman who had undergone the same treatment. The woman's post ended with the words, "If you're reading this, it's too late." Anna tried to shake off the unease, but it gnawed at her relentlessly. The more she thought about it, the more she realized something wasn't right. Late one night, she saw a symbol on Dr. Hill's website, something ancient and dark. The more she researched, the more she found connections to a cult she had never heard of. The cult had been performing dark rituals for years, always targeting women like her. Her heart raced as she read the stories. It was all too much. Was she the next victim? The pale woman appeared once more in the reflection of Anna's bathroom mirror. Anna's fear was growing. She couldn't escape it. It was following her everywhere. Her every step felt like it was being watched, controlled by unseen forces. The worst part, she couldn't tell anyone. No one would believe her. Anna confided in her best friend, Siobhan, but Siobhan's response was eerily calm. "You need to trust the process, Anna," Siobhan said, her eyes glinting in a way that made Anna uneasy. Was Siobhan part of this? Was she hiding something too? Anna went to an event in New York, hoping to escape the suffocating fear. As she walked through the crowd, she saw the woman again, the one who had been haunting her. Her pale face stared directly at Anna, those empty, soulless eyes. Anna tried to approach, but the woman vanished as quickly as she had appeared. All that was left was a note pinned to the wall. "Don't let them take it." Anna was now certain the woman wasn't just a hallucination. She was real. Anna's panic grew, and she couldn't shake the feeling of being surrounded by hidden eyes. When Anna returned home, Dex was waiting for her with a reassuring smile, but his eyes were cold. He knew something. He was part of it. Anna could no longer trust anyone, not even Dex. In a secluded corner of her house, Anna found a book with dark rituals and symbols. The name, The Cult of the Fetus, was written across the cover. As she flipped through the pages, the rituals grew darker. It was all connected to her pregnancy. Her heart pounded in her chest as she realized what the cult wanted, her child. The more she read, the more she understood. The cult had been watching her for months. Siobhan's smile haunted Anna's thoughts. Was she part of this cult too? Anna decided to confront her. No more hiding, no more fear. But Siobhan's response was chilling. "You're a part of something bigger now, Anna. There's no turning back." Anna's blood ran cold. She had been chosen. It was all part of the plan. Her life would never be the same again. The night came, and Anna's fear reached a boiling point. She couldn't stay in the house anymore. But when she tried to leave, Dex stopped her, his face more sinister than ever. "You can't run away from this, Anna. You were chosen for a reason." Her body trembled, her mind racing with thoughts of escape, but every exit was blocked. She tried to call for help, but her phone was dead. The walls seemed to close in on her. Then she found the footage, security camera footage from her bedroom. The timestamp read 3:33 a.m., and then she saw it. Her body, stiff and unresponsive, floating above the bed. The pale woman was in the corner again, watching her with an expression of hunger. Anna screamed, but no sound came from her mouth. Her eyes darted in terror as the woman approached. This wasn't a nightmare. It was happening right now. The cult was here, in her home, controlling her. Anna tried to wake herself, but it was as if she were trapped inside her own body, unable to move or scream. She saw Dex standing in the doorway, his eyes cold, emotionless. It was as if he were no longer human. Her thoughts were frantic as she realized they had already taken everything from her. Dex slowly walked toward her, whispering, "It's time." The door to the room creaked open. More hooded figures entered, their faces hidden. Anna screamed in agony as the first pains of labor hit. It was unlike anything she had ever experienced. Her body twisted in unnatural ways, her limbs contorting as if they were being controlled by some unseen force. The cult members surrounded her, chanting in a language she didn't understand. The walls of the room seemed to bend and warp, as if reality itself was breaking down around her. Anna's screams were drowned out by the chanting. The world spun as she felt the baby move inside her, twisting unnaturally. She thought of running, but there was no escape. This was their plan all along. The pain was unbearable, but she knew she had no choice. She had to give birth to this thing. When the baby was finally born, Anna's heart stopped. It wasn't human. It couldn't be. The child's eyes were black, its skin translucent and pale. Tiny, sharp claws extended from its fingers, scratching at the air. As Anna held the creature in her arms, she realized this was no child. This was a weapon. The cult had succeeded. They had unleashed something ancient, something evil. But the nightmare wasn't over. It was only just beginning. The creature's eyes glowed with a malevolent hunger, and the room darkened around them. Anna's last thought was, what have I done? Will Anna be able to stop the curse? Or will the cult's unholy plan consume everything? The end, or the beginning of something worse?